What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another brand new video. This week, the last two videos on my channel are romance, anime, and manga related. So I thought we would go for something a little more, manly, a little more strengthening. Although, romance, manga, and anime is as manly as it gets. But today we're going to be doing a Dark Souls 3 boss tier list. Dark Souls 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. I still have to play 1 and 2. I got to get through Elden Ring as well. I kind of got burnt out because I went Dark Souls 3 right into Elden Ring. So I will play the rest of it at some point, and the other Dark Souls games. I've also played like a little bit of Bloodborne too. I need to play that as well. Maybe I'll play them on stream one day. Who knows? But let's get right into this. And we're going to go right away with the Abyss Watchers. And this fight kind of, it's the first one of like the big four. And I'm going to put this in an A tier. I had a lot of fun fighting the Abyss Watchers. I don't really know anything about what other people rate these bosses. I'm just rating them off of how fun they were. The difficulty was perfect, I think, on the Abyss Watchers. I beat them first try. So, that could be whatever, but I had a lot of fun fighting the Abyss Watchers. Now, Aldrich, which is Aldrich the Slug? I think Aldrich is the Slug, and he was like a B tier. He's a B tier boss. He's a good boss. The soundtrack is great, but like the arrows attack was not fun. But overall, the fight was fun, right? And all these bosses, for a lot of them, the harder ones that took me longer to beat, when I beat them, the fight instantly became fun in my memory. So, Ancient Wyvern, I'm going to give a C. Kind of a dumb gimmick fight that was just kind of there. It wasn't like anything special, Champion Gundyr, the first boss, was just kind of a great introduction. Great introduction to the combat. Really fun to fight. Really fun to fight. It's just great introduction to the combat. Wait, no, that's the first one. Okay, it's the second one. I'm going to give him an A tier then. It's the second one, the stronger one. I had a brain fart there. The other Gundyr, I'm going to put in B tier. He's the first boss. This is the one later in the game, which is way more fun than the first one. Crystal Sage is going to go into C tier. It's not fun. Well, D tier. Not that fun. Really not that fun. Nah, I'm going to put him in C tier. Sorry. I can't put any bosses in this game in C tier. Except for one. The Cursed Greatwood is also going to go in C tier. And it's just not my favorite. Just not my favorite overall. Just not my favorite. It's kind of a gimmick fight. But, it is fun. So that's why it's not a D tier. The Dancer is going to go in a B tier. I hated fighting the Dancer. And then right when I beat it, it was like, boom. I loved it. Deacons of the Deep is also just a B tier. It's kind of just a fight holy shit, a fight that's there. It's fun, it's entertaining, but it's not like crazy. The Dragon Slayer armor, I really enjoyed this fight. I thought it was fucking so fun. I thought it was, it was great. I love that fight. Now Lothric, which is like these are the brothers, or the twins. I don't know if they're brothers or not. One of them might be a girl. But, I'm going to put this in B tier as well. Actually, I'm going to put this in A tier. I had a lot of fun fighting this. Phase 2 was a lot of fun. I really need to go back and replay this game because all these bosses are super fun. Nameless King is going to be our first S tier. Notably hardest boss in the game. Took me a while, couple, maybe like 40, 50-ish tries to beat it. I loved fighting the Nameless King, though. And coincidentally, the dragon was the hardest part of fighting the Nameless King. The first stage, or whatever you want to call it, was annoying to me. It was annoying, but it was still fun. Now, Osiris, or whatever you say his name is. I mean, the lore behind him is there, but that was just not a fun fight for me. I just beat it and got out of there. I did not want to fight him. He's going in the D tier. Now, that being said, it's still a great fight. The music's good. Well, no, the music's good, but the damn crying in the background, the baby crying, I understand the lore and all that, but it's just so annoying. The old Demon King is going to go in the C tier. Fun fight, but not a lot to it. The Pontiff, though, is going to go into B tier. I struggled to fight against this guy in phase 2 when he summoned his clone in. Soul of Cinder is also going to go in S tier. Amazing music. Absolutely fantastic soundtrack for that fight. The first boss, or technical first boss in the game, I'm going to put in a B tier. He was fun to fight. Lord Wolnir, kind of a gimmick fight again. Not the best. And Yorm as well. Was pretty easy. I'm just going to put him in a C tier. And that is my Dark Souls 3 boss tier list. Let me know if you disagree with any of my ratings down in the comment section below. For the DLC, I have not played any of the DLC currently. I could play the DLC on stream if any of you guys are interested. My Twitch link is down in the description below. I'm trying to stream more often, more games. But with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.